Good afternoon, children. Hope you all are doing good. Okay. So, as you people expected and you people, asked to start with economics, today we are going to start with the economics second chapter. Okay. So, welcome you all to the social class, the economics class. So, in the first slide only, guys, you can see so many people. Yes or no? So, by seeing this, what will come to your mind? Today, what will be the concept? What we are going to learn about? Yes, let us see. Yes, in the second slide too, we can see that so many people, resource, sales, operation, the n number of things we can see on the screen. So, by this, you people understood what we are going to learn today. Yes, we are going to learn about people. Okay, human beings, we all. So, how the people will be considered as a resource. Okay, so we'll be seeing about how the human beings has been considered as a human resource, or how the people has been considered as a the resource. Okay, yes, children. One small question for you people. You will be seeing the many people around you. Okay. How do you consider all the people or the population as a resource? Or first of all, what do you mean by resource? Can anyone tell me the meaning of resource? Yes, children? Just re-glance. You have studied many times about the resource. The things which will be used for the, the betterment of the society or for some particular useful things. Then it will be considered as a resource. Yes or no? So, how do we consider the people as a resource? We'll be seeing in this chapter. Okay? Yes, see. The chapter name itself is saying the people as resource. We can see, in our country, especially we can see, we are rich in population. Yes or no? So, in that rich population, how come we will be considered? Because in the earlier and all, we'll be seeing it is like a burden. Having so many people in a country is burden. But instead of feeling burden, how come we can use this huge population for the betterment of the society? That means, how come we can consider this people or this population, this huge population as a resource? Understand, children? So, there are two words generally will be called as assets and liabilities. So, instead of treating the people or the population as liabilities, we have to treat them as assets. So, what we have to do to treat them as assets? What are the facilities we have to give them? How we can consider them as a resource? Okay, let us see all these things in this chapter. Okay, guys, let us start with the introduction. See here, people as resource is a way of referring to countries' working people in terms of their existing productive skills and ability. So, as we understand, how do you consider the people as a resource? So, here they are telling that in a country, the working people in terms of their existing productive skills and ability, based on their skills and ability, a person will be considered as a resource. Okay, guys, you are understanding, right? For example, any person, take it as an example of any person, that person will be considered as an asset or the resource only when he has got some skills and ability in the productive activities. It should help to the country's development or it for their betterment. Then it will be considered as a resource. Okay. See here in this picture, n number of people, they will be doing the different works, the professions or the jobs, but they will be contributing something for the country's development. It may be for the GDP or it may be for the GNP. Okay, see, and the next we can see that when the existing human resource is further developed by becoming more educated and healthy. For example, children, just consider, you just see around you people. I'll give you two examples. One person is so healthy and is well educated, and the one more is like weak. and is not that much educated or skilled. You give the same task to both the people. Who can do better and who will be more productive? Yes, who is more healthy only will be more active. Yes or no, children? Healthier people only can produce more than the unhealthy people. And the educated people will be more skilled than the uneducated people. So that's the reason they are telling, by investing more on the people, that is in the form of education and the health, we can make them as a human resource. We can just further develop those people. Okay, see, we can call human capital formation that adds to the productive power of the country, just like physical capital formation. So how we are investing much on the physical capital? So the same way, if we start investing on the human being, the population, then even it will be in the form of, human capital. Okay, children? So we have to give them more and more productivity. That means we have to invest on their education, health, and the other form, like a training. Okay, let us see the next one. See, this can seen directly in the form of higher incomes earned because of higher productivity. So how when we can earn more, children? Yes, when the productivity is more. The same way, that's what here directly they are telling, the higher income earned because of higher productivity. That means we have to be more healthy, we have to be more skilled, that is more educated, then it will be easy for us to grow faster or to earn more for the betterment or for the developmental activities. Okay, so that's the reason we, this is what these things are very much important. The investment on human capital, that is education, health, and the training activities. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Yes, as I told you, people, assets and liabilities. We are considering the people or the population as an liability. But in this chapter, we'll be learning about how come we can call the people as the assets rather than calling them as the liabilities. So before that, you have to understand the meaning. What is the meaning of assets and what do you mean by liabilities? In the simple term, if we start calling it as assets, means put money in your pocket. That means whatever the income we will be getting, that will be called as a assets, and the liability means whatever the expenses we will be doing, the money which we will be spending. See, the money take out, that will be called as a liabilities. So here if we consider, if we apply this concept to the population, what happens? Providing food, providing shelter, providing healthcare facilities, educational facilities, that we are investing so much on the people. So that's the reason many people will be considered as a, the high population as a liability. So rather than that, if we start investing on their education, the better education, better health facilities, and the better training and providing the employment opportunities, creates a wonder in a country. That means it will be helpful for the more productivity. So as we know, the more productivity will increase, yes, the more earnings. So automatically a country's growth will happen. Understand, children? So here we have to understand, instead of considering the population as a liability, we have to consider them as a assets by providing the necessity for those people for the development. That means like a better education, better health, better training, better employment opportunities. Understand? Yes. See here, in this picture we can see that, how we are considering the human resource, how it is going to be helpful for us. See, the size of population of a country along with its efficiency, educational qualities, productivity, organizational abilities, and for the sightness. So here what they are telling, if we provide the better education, if the people are the good in education, they are healthier people, they are efficient people, they their abilities are good, that is the skilled people, means what and all we can achieve. See here, helps in the creation of gross national income, that is GNP of a country. Understand, the national income will increase, and then The population, also known as human resources, we can consider them like a human resources of a country, like as we call it as a physical resources. Okay, see, investment leads good results. So if we are that will help us for the good results in the productivity. See, it adds to the productive power to the country. It will increase even in the productive in the country. And then GNP, gross national product. That means, what is the meaning of GNP, children? You have learnt in your the economics in the earlier classes. That means the value of all the goods and services that is produced in a country over a period of time. That is made for the year. That is considered as a GNP. So if we provide the people or the population the better education, better health and the skills, this will lead for the betterment of the society or the country. That means it will help for the growth in the GNP, and it will be called as a human resource. We'll be forming in the human resource, from the human beings to human resources, and the productivity will increase, and of course the GNP, GDP, everything will increase. Okay? Yes, children. See, in your textbook also there is a picture, children. There is a girl asking the question, that is, what is human resource? Is it like land or labor? The same question I'm asking you people. What is human resource? Is it like other resources? No, it is more than a land and labor. Sorry, land and labor. Yes, exactly. See, what is human capital? Is it like rupee, paise or dollar? Human capital is more than a dollar or the rupees. How can we say that, children? Because without human or without the human resource, it's all the waste. Land is waste, or the rupee is waste, because they cannot use by themselves. So someone should be there. That is, the people should be there to use all those things. So that's the reason human resource is more important, okay, than other resources. See, children. So in the last chapter, the village Palampur, the story of village Palampur, we have learnt about the factors of production. So what are the factors of production, children? Can you recall? Yes, it is, of course, the land, labor, capital, that's physical capital, and the enterprise. So in this, we can see that land will be available, and the capital, enterprise. Without the human or the labor, how come we can use all these things, children? Yes, so the human resource or the people are very much important in the formation of all these activities. Okay, so it may be land, it may be the capital, it may be the enterprise. Without the human being or the human resource, how come we can use all these things? It will be of no use. So the people or the labor is very much important. It may be a skilled labor or the unskilled labor, but the labor are very much important. Okay? Yes. There is one more, the question in there in your textbook. You can just check, children. See, here we can see the different human capital. That is a doctor, a teacher, an engineer, and a tailor. I'll ask you a small question. How these people are helping for the betterment of a country, or how they are helping in the formation of economy in our country? How, children? Yes, see here, it is not only by the education or the skill, even the uneducated people are helping the society through their skills. For example, a tailor. It's not necessary that he has to be a well-educated, with the master degrees. It is enough to have a skill, that is the training about the tailoring. Yes or no? So that is more than enough for him. So same way, even some skilled people like a tailor, like a driver, they are also very much important for the development of a country. Okay? Same like education, health is very much important. Along with that, the training matters a lot. Okay? So that is what in this picture they are telling. Okay?